Hello, Hack Pack. Welcome back to the Martronaut Show, the tech show about hacking. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the malware that almost hacked every company. It had a massive impact. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going dark. So a digitally signed and Trojanized version of the 3CX Voice over Internet Protocol, also known as VoIP desktop client, is reportedly being used to target the company's customers in an ongoing supply chain attack.
Hey, that's pretty good.
3CX is a VoIP IPBX software development company whose 3CX phone system is used by more than, 600,000 companies worldwide and has over 12 million daily users. The company's customer list includes a long list of high-profile companies and organizations like American Express, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, BMW, Honda, Air France, Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, IKEA, and UK's National Health Services, who published an alert on Thursday. According to alerts from security researchers from Sophos and CrowdStrike, the attackers are targeting both Windows and macOS users of the compromised 3CX soft phone app. The malicious activity includes beaconing to actor-controlled infrastructure, deployment of second-stage payloads, and, in a small number of cases, hands-on keyboard activity. CrowdStrike's threat intel team said the most common post-exploitation activity observed to date is the spawning of an interactive command shell. Sophos added in an advisory issued via its managed detection and response service. While CrowdStrike suspects a North Korean state-backed hacking group, it tracks as Labyrinth, Colima, is behind this attack. Sophos researchers say they cannot verify this attribution with high confidence. Labyrinth Colima activity is known to overlap with other threat actors tracked as Lazarus Group by Kaspersky, Covilit by Dragos, UNC 4034 by Mandiant, Zinc by Microsoft, and Nickel Academy by SecureWorks. CrowdStrike has an in-depth analytical process when it comes to naming conventions of adversaries, the company told Bleeping Computer via email. Labyrinth Colima, or Cholima, I don't know if I'm saying that right, is a subset of what has been described as Lazarus Group, which includes other DPRK Nexus adversaries, including Silent, Colima, and Stardust, Colima. Smooth operator software supply chain attack. SentinelOne and Sophos also revealed in reports published Thursday evening that the Trojanized 3CX desktop app is being downloaded in a supply chain attack. This supply chain attack, dubbed Smooth Operator by SentinelOne, starts with the MSI installer is downloaded from 3CX's website or an update is pushed to an already installed desktop application. When the MSI or update is installed, it will extract malicious ffmpeg.dll virus total and the some other thing, which are used to perform the next stage of the attack. While Sophos states the 3CX desktop app.executable is not malicious, the malicious ffmpeg.dll will be side-loaded and used to extract and decrypt an encrypted payload from some other thing. This decrypted shell code from some other thing will be executed to download icon files hosted on GitHub that contain base64 encoded strings appended to the end of the images as shown below. The GitHub repository where these icons are stored shows that the first icon was uploaded December 7, 2022. SentinelOne says the malware uses those base64 strings to download a final payload to the compromised devices, a previously unknown information stealing malware downloadable as DLL. This new malware is capable of harvesting system info and stealing data and stored credentials from Chrome, Edge, Brave, and Firefox user profiles. At this time, we cannot confirm that the Mac installer is similarly Trojanized. Our ongoing investigation includes additional applications like the Chrome extension that could be used to stage attacks, SentinelOne said. The threat actor has registered a sprawling set of infrastructure starting as early as February 2022, but we don't yet see obvious connections to existing threat clusters. Tagged as malicious by security software, CrowdStrike says that the Trojanized version of 3CX's desktop client will connect to one of the following attacker-controlled domains: Some of the domains mentioned by customers that the desktop client attempted to connect to include AzureOnlineStorage.com, MSSStorageBoxes.com, and MSStorageAzure.com. Bleeping Computer tested an allegedly Trojanized version of this software, but was not able to trigger any connections to these domains. However, multiple customers on 3CX's forums have stated that they have been receiving alerts starting 1 week ago on March 22, saying that the VoIP client app was marked as malicious by SentinelOne, CrowdStrike, ESET, Palo Alto Networks, and SonicWall Security Software. Customers report that the security alerts are triggered after installing the 3CX desktop app, 18.12.407 and 18.12.416 Windows versions, or 18.11.12.13 and the latest version on Macs. In a later statement, 3CX confirmed that the 18.11.12.13 those versions of the Mac client were infected. One of the Trojanized 3CX phone client samples shared by CrowdStrike was digitally signed over 3 weeks ago on March 3rd, 2023, with a legitimate 3CX LTD certificate issued by Sec2Go and timestamped by DigiCert.
No, God!
Bleeping Computer confirmed this same certificate was used in older versions of the 3CX software. SentinelOne detects penetration framework or shell code while analyzing the 3CX desktop app executable binary. ESET tags it as win64/agent.cfm, Trojan Sophos as trojloader/af, and CrowdStrike's Falcon Overwatch managed threat hunting service warns users to investigate their systems for malicious activity urgently. Even though 3CX's support team members tagged it as a potential SentinelOne false positive, in one of the forum threads filled with customer reports on Wednesday, the company is yet to acknowledge the issues publicly. A 3CX spokesperson didn't reply to a request for comment when Bleeping Computer reached out earlier today. 3CX confirmed software is compromised. We have the 3CX CEO Nick Galea confirmed Thursday morning in a forum post that the 3CX desktop application was compromised to include malware. As a result, Galea is recommending all customers uninstall the desktop app and switch to the PWA client instead. As many of you have noticed, the 3CX desktop app has a malware in it. It affects the Windows Electron client for customers running Update 7. It was reported to us yesterday night, and we are working on an update to the desktop app, which we will release in the coming hours, Galea shared in the 3X forums.
Nothing can stop me from winning.
The best way to go about this is to uninstall the app if you are running Windows Defender. It's going to do this automatically for you, unfortunately, and then install it again. We are going to analyze and issue a full report later on today. Right now, we are just focusing on the update. In a blog post about the incident, 3CX CISO Pierre Jordan states that its desktop apps were compromised due to an upstream library. The issue appears to be one of the bundled libraries that we compiled into the Windows Electron app via Git, explains Jordan in the blog post. We're still researching the matter to be able to provide a more in-depth response later today. Here's some information on what we've done so far. However, 3CX has yet to share what library they are referring to and whether it led to their developer environment becoming compromised. Bleeping Computer has reached out to 3CX with further questions about the incident. So that is the story. What is your opinion? Please let me know. I want to know what you think about this. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell. I love you. Stay safe. See you on the next video.